So this is Carol Lewis, and I'm very pleased to be leading our mindful moments today. I'll remind everyone, if you haven't already, to mute your microphones. And what we're going to be doing today, we will continue to be learning and developing our mindful awareness of thoughts, body sensations, and emotions. This mindful awareness is one of the most important things we need to learn to manage our emotions and stress. So we'll do that practice. Then we'll do a little portable practice called Peace in the Palm of My Hand. And then we'll end with a mindful poem. Poetry is very traditional in mindfulness. So I will ring the bells 3 times at the beginning and 3 at the end. Feel free, you are invited to practice with your eyes closed. If you would like to keep your eyes open, find a non-moving point, not on another person. And I'll instruct you to return to the breath, and you can choose the nose, the chest, the abdomen, or the whole body, or some other focus you might like for that breath focus. So now we'll begin our mindful awareness practice. Sitting in a dignified, upright, and comfortable posture, bring awareness to the breath, to the in-breath and the out-breath as an anchor for your present moment awareness. And now, when you're ready, take a moment to bring awareness to the contents of your mind, noticing whatever you find there, noticing thoughts as if from a distance or perspective. Perhaps you find thoughts of other times and places. You may find thoughts of things you've been doing earlier in the day, or perhaps they're thoughts of things that need to be done later in the day. You may find a focus on sounds in the room or outside of the room, or maybe a focus on physical sensation. Allow yourself to see these thoughts or images or streams of thought as best you can, noticing them without growing them or developing them further, without being swept away or hijacked by those thoughts, seeing them and then gently letting go of them without judging those thoughts or yourself or struggling with them. Leaving the thoughts to be as they are without need for them to be different. And if you find thoughts that are difficult or painful, perhaps uncomfortable or unwelcome, allow those thoughts on the in-breath and soften into them on the out-breath. This thought is already here. Let me see it. Let me notice it. And then gently let go of it. without judging it or yourself or struggling with it. Leaving that difficult thought to be as it is without needing it to be other than it is. And now gently bringing awareness back to the breath, the in-breath and the out-breath. Always available as an anchor for your present moment awareness. And when you find that your mind has wandered, that is the nature of the mind, allow yourself to see the wandering thought as best you can, noticing those thoughts without judging them or being swept away by them. Simply noticing or witnessing those thoughts, and then gently letting go of them and kindly and compassionately bringing awareness back to the practice as many times as might be needed in the practice. And if you like, you can continue slow, deep, and rhythmic breathing without breath holding throughout the practice. And if your exhales are just a little bit longer than your inhales, that will stimulate the soothing part of your nervous system. And bringing awareness once again back to the breath, the in-breath and the out-breath, breath by breath, present moment awareness. And now when you're ready, bring awareness as best you can to your physical body as a whole, allowing yourself to notice any areas of particular sensation in the body, one at a time. And with each sensation, notice how you experience it, which may be pleasant or unpleasant or neutral. Simply notice. And then gently let go of the awareness of that particular sensation without judging it or struggling with it, leaving it to be as it is without need for it to be different. And then bringing awareness on to perhaps another area of particular sensation in the body. You can also scan your body, pausing as you encounter areas of particular sensation, noticing them and then gently letting go of each particular sensation, and then bringing awareness on as you scan the body. Scanning now from top of the head and simply noticing what you find in the body as you scan through head, neck and shoulders, through torso and legs, to the tips of the toes. Just finding whatever you find in the body today and accepting what you find in the body today. And now when you're ready, bring awareness to the feet as best you can. Noticing sensations in the bottoms of the feet. Now noticing each and every toe, including all the toes of the left foot. Perhaps noticing in particular the left little toe and the left big toe. Now noticing each and every toe of the right foot, including right big toe and right little toe. Bringing awareness now to the tops of the feet and noticing the sensations of your feet coming in contact with socks or shoes and pressure down to the floor or wherever your feet are resting. Just briefly grounding attention in the feet. And now letting go of that awareness and bringing awareness to the ankles and the lower legs, to the knees and the upper legs. As you encounter areas of sensation, simply noticing and allowing those sensations to be as they are, however they are today. And now bringing awareness to the sensations of sitting in the chair or on the sofa, perhaps on the floor or wherever you're sitting. And you might notice these sitting sensations on the upper legs, perhaps the hips, the lower back or middle back. Just noticing the sensations of sitting and allowing them to be as they are. Grounding now into the awareness of sitting. And now gently letting go of that awareness of sitting. And bringing awareness now, as best you can, to the abdomen and the waist. Now to the middle back and the upper back. Noticing sensations now of the right shoulder blades and the left shoulder blades. Bringing awareness now to the chest and the tops of the shoulders. And when you're ready, bring awareness down both arms, noticing whatever sensations you find as you scan down through upper arms to elbows, lower arms to the hands. Now noticing where each palm is resting. And now noticing sensations in right palm and left palm. Bringing awareness now to each and every fingertip of the right hand, including right pointer finger and right thumb. Now bringing awareness to each and every fingertip of the left hand, including left little finger and left thumb. Bringing awareness now to the tops of the hands. And take just a moment to notice the temperature in the room as the air in the room comes in contact with your skin on the hands and the arms. Noticing the temperature in the room and allowing it without judgment and without need for it to be other than it is. Letting go of that awareness, and now bringing awareness to the lower arms and the elbows, to the upper arms, and to the tops of the shoulders. And now bringing awareness to the neck, noticing sensations in the back of the neck, sides of the neck, front of the neck and throat. And now, take a moment to notice sensations in your face as a whole. And now noticing in particular sensations in lower jaw, upper jaw, and mouth. Now noticing sensations in nose, cheeks and ears, eyes, and the forehead. And now bringing awareness to the top of the head, down the back of the head to the base of the neck. Allowing your body as a whole to be as it is, without need for it to be different today. And now bringing awareness once again back to the breath. The in-breath and the out-breath. Always available as an anchor for your present moment awareness. And now when you're ready, bring awareness with intention to your emotions or moods, bringing that gentle curiosity to your emotions and allowing whatever emotions you find within yourself today. You may find one emotion or more than one. Perhaps you find happiness or sadness, anger or fear, resentment or contentment, or perhaps joy or other emotions. And now allowing the awareness to pause and rest gently on one emotion that you've found within yourself today, whatever that emotion may be. Allow yourself to notice how you experience that emotion, which may be pleasant or unpleasant or neutral. As you notice that emotion, perhaps notice the felt sense in the body with that emotion. When I have this emotion, what sensations do I notice in the body? Am I aware of any particular thoughts? So simply noticing. And now letting go of the awareness of that emotion without judging it or yourself or struggling with it. Allowing and leaving that emotion to be as it is without need for it to be different. And perhaps bringing awareness now on to another emotion. And if you find an emotion that is difficult or tense, perhaps an emotion that's unwelcome or even painful, allow that emotion on the in-breath and soften into it on the out-breath. This emotion is already here. Let me feel it. Let me hold it gently. And then gently let go of that emotion without judging it or yourself or struggling with it. Leaving it to be as it is without need for it to be different. And now bringing awareness once again back to the breath, the in-breath and the out-breath, available throughout the day as an anchor for your present moment awareness. And so you're invited to continue with eyes closed as we do our small or portable practice that you can take with you throughout your day and throughout your life. And so this practice is called Peace in the Palm of My Hand. And so if you like, you're invited to turn one of the palms of your hand or one of your hands, turn it upward. And if you like, take one of the fingers of your other hand and touch your palm, perhaps making slow circles if you like. And I invite you to think of a memory or a person or a place, could be an object, that is soothing or comforting or safe for you in some way. This could be something that is real, it could be fictional, but something that's personal to you. And as you touch the palm of your hand, think or bring to mind an image of that grounding resource, we'll call it. The person, the place, the thing. It could even be a personal characteristic. Whatever you choose. And to make this calming, safe, grounding resource more real, with each of the fingers, we'll think of one of the five senses. And we'll sense into this grounding resource. And so as you run your finger along, perhaps your little finger, you might imagine what you see when you think of this grounding resource. What do you see associated with this resource? And then with your next finger, what do you hear? And even if there's not a sound associated with this resource, there may be sounds that remind you of the resource. So what do you hear related to your calm or safe resource? And with the next finger, is there a smell that's associated with this resource? Or a smell that's soothing to you that you might like to associate with that resource? With the next finger, is there a taste that's associated with this resource. If it were the sea, it might be the taste of the salt spray, a taste that might be associated. And then with the thumb, is there a touch? Something that you might touch associated with your resource, or some sensation to the body that might be associated with your resource. And so as you move through the day, carry this positive grounding resource in the palm of your hand. And to help remember it, you can think with each finger of one of the 5 senses to make it more real to you. You might just simply touch the palm of your hand and experience a sense of calm or safety or grounding, bringing mindfulness to that moment with that resource. And so now we'll have our mindful poem. Poetry is traditional with mindfulness. And so the poem that we'll have today is called Let It Go by Dana Folds. Let go of the ways you thought life would unfold. The holding of plans or dreams or expectations. Let it all go. Save your strength to swim with the tide. The choice to fight what is here before you now will only result in struggle, fear, and desperate attempts to flee from the very energy you long for. Let go. Let it all go and flow with the grace that washes through your days, whether you received it gently or with all your quills raised to defend against invaders. Take this on faith. The mind may never find the explanations that it seeks, but you will move forward nonetheless. Let go, and the wave's crest will carry you to unknown shores, beyond your wildest dreams or destinations. Let it all go and find the place of rest and peace and certain transformation. And we'll have just another moment, perhaps even imagining breathing in calm and breathing out tension. Bringing awareness to this very moment with gentle curiosity and acceptance. And in your own time, you may open your eyes and take some of the benefits of your practice, of this practice with you throughout the day, and perhaps remember our portable practice, or even just the feeling of present moment awareness, and allow that to move with you through the day. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and hopefully we'll meet again next week.